Our planet, Earth, formed billions of years ago, in the vastness of space. In its infancy, Earth was a chaotic and volatile place, constantly changing. Volcanoes erupted, spewing molten lava and gases into the atmosphere. The atmosphere was a toxic mix, unsuitable for life as we know it today. Yet, within this primordial soup, against all odds, life emerged. Scientists believe that life arose in the early oceans, rich with chemicals. These oceans were teeming with simple organic molecules, the building blocks of life. Over millions of years, these molecules interacted, forming more complex structures and compounds. Eventually, these structures became the building blocks of the first life forms, single-celled organisms. These single-celled organisms were simple, but they possessed the remarkable ability to reproduce and multiply. They were also incredibly adaptable, thriving in various environments. As Earth's environment changed, these organisms evolved, gradually becoming more complex and diverse over time. This process of evolution, driven by adaptation and natural selection, set the stage for the incredible journey of life on our planet. From these humble beginnings, life would evolve from single cells to complex creatures, eventually giving rise to us, Homo sapiens, the pinnacle of evolution. The journey from single-celled organisms to complex life was long and arduous. It is a tale of resilience, adaptation, and the relentless march of time. Imagine a world where the only life forms were tiny, microscopic entities floating in primordial oceans. These single-celled organisms were the pioneers of life on Earth, setting the stage for the incredible diversity we witness today. It took billions of years for life to evolve from these humble beginnings to the complex plants and animals we see today. Each step in this evolutionary journey was marked by significant changes and adaptations, from the first photosynthetic organisms that began to harness the power of the sun, to the emergence of multicellular life forms. Every milestone was a leap towards complexity. This process was driven by a critical factor: evolution. Evolution is not just a theory, it is a fundamental principle that explains the diversity of life. It is the engine that powers the transformation of life forms, enabling them to adapt to their ever-changing environments. Evolution is the process of change in all forms of life over generations. It is a continuous and dynamic process influenced by various factors such as genetic mutations, environmental changes, and natural selection. These factors work together to shape the characteristics of organisms, allowing them to survive and thrive in their habitats. It's a gradual process occurring over millions of years. Fossils provide us with a window into this ancient past, revealing the forms and structures of long-extinct creatures. Through the study of fossils, we can trace the lineage of modern species and understand how they have evolved over time. One of the key mechanisms of evolution is natural selection. Natural selection is the process by which certain traits become more common in a population because they confer a survival or reproductive advantage. It is nature's way of selecting the best-suited individuals for a given environment. Natural selection favors organisms that are best suited to their environment. These organisms are more likely to survive, reproduce, and pass on their advantageous traits to the next generation. Over time, these traits become more prevalent in the population, leading to evolutionary change. Imagine a population of animals with different fur colors. In a diverse environment, some colors might offer better camouflage or insulation than others. This variation in traits is the raw material for natural selection. If the environment becomes colder, animals with thicker, lighter fur might have a survival advantage. These animals can better withstand the harsh conditions, find food, and avoid predators. They can camouflage in the snow and stay warmer. This increased survival rate means they are more likely to reproduce and pass on their traits to their offspring. These animals are more likely to survive, reproduce, and pass on their traits to their offspring. Over many generations, the population would gradually change, with more individuals possessing the advantageous traits. Over time, the population would change. This is how species adapt to their environments and evolve new characteristics. Migration patterns, breeding behaviors, and even social structures can all be influenced by natural selection. More individuals would have the advantageous traits like thicker, lighter fur. These traits become the norm within the population, showcasing the power of natural selection in shaping the diversity of life. This process of natural selection, acting over vast stretches of time, led to the development of an incredible diversity of life on Earth. From the dense rainforests to the arid deserts, every ecosystem is a testament to the adaptability and resilience of life. From the smallest insects to the largest whales, all living things are connected by this shared evolutionary history. Each species, no matter how different, shares a common thread that links them to the earliest forms of life. We all share a common ancestor, a single-celled organism that lived billions of years ago. This ancient connection is a reminder of the unity of life and the incredible journey that has led to the present day. The diversity of life we see today is a testament to the power of evolution. It is a story of change, adaptation, and survival, written over billions of years and continuing to unfold with each passing day. One of the most significant milestones in human evolution was the development of bipedalism, the ability to walk upright on two legs. This seemingly simple change had far-reaching consequences for our species. This transition from quadrupedalism, walking on all fours, had profound implications for our ancestors. It marked a significant departure from the way other primates moved and interacted with their environment. Bipedalism freed our ancestors' hands. With their hands no longer needed for locomotion, they could now be used for other purposes. This allowed them to use tools, carry objects, and interact with their environment in new ways. The ability to manipulate objects and use tools effectively gave early humans a significant advantage in survival and adaptation. It also provided them with a better view of their surroundings, which was advantageous for spotting predators and prey. Being able to see over tall grasses and scan the horizon for danger or opportunity was crucial in the open savannas where early humans lived. The transition to bipedalism was not a sudden event. It was a gradual process that took place over millions of years, with various hominin species exhibiting different degrees of bipedal adaptation. Fossil evidence suggests that it occurred gradually over millions of years. Each new discovery adds to our understanding of how and when these changes took place. Our ancestors, such as Australopithecus afarensis, famously represented by the Lucy skeleton, exhibited a mix of bipedal and arboreal adaptations. This means they were capable of walking on two legs but also retained the ability to climb trees. This suggests that they were comfortable both walking on the ground and climbing trees. Such versatility would have been advantageous in a variety of environments, from dense forests to open plains. Over time, natural selection favored individuals who were more efficient at bipedal locomotion, leading to the evolution of hominins with anatomical features specifically adapted for walking upright. These adaptations included changes in the structure of the pelvis, legs, and feet, leading to the evolution of hominins with anatomical features specifically adapted for walking upright. These changes were crucial for the development of efficient bipedal movement. Bipedalism was a key step in our evolutionary journey, setting the stage for the development of other uniquely human traits, such as tool use, language, and complex social behavior. The ability to walk on two legs freed our hands and minds to explore new possibilities, setting the stage for the development of other uniquely human traits, such as tool use, language, and complex social behavior. This fundamental shift in locomotion was a cornerstone in the story of human evolution, paving the way for the remarkable advancements that followed. The use of tools is another defining characteristic of human evolution. From the earliest days of our existence, the ability to create and utilize tools has set humans apart from other species. This unique trait has been instrumental in our survival and development. While other animals use tools, humans have taken tool use to an unprecedented level. For instance, some primates use sticks to extract insects from their nests, and birds may use twigs to retrieve food. However, human tool use is far more sophisticated and varied, encompassing a wide range of activities and purposes. Our ability to shape and manipulate objects has allowed us to build shelters, hunt more effectively, and create art. These activities not only ensured our survival but also laid the foundation for the development of culture and society. The creation of art in particular signifies a leap in cognitive abilities, reflecting abstract thinking and communication. The earliest evidence of tool use by our ancestors dates back millions of years. Archaeological discoveries have unearthed stone tools that provide a glimpse into the lives of early humans. These tools were essential for tasks such as cutting meat, processing plant materials, and crafting other tools. These early tools were simple, often consisting of sharpened stones used for cutting and scraping. Despite their simplicity, they represented a significant technological advancement. The ability to create and use these tools marked the beginning of a long journey of innovation and adaptation. As our ancestors evolved, so too did their tools. Over time, they developed more advanced techniques for crafting tools, leading to the creation of more specialized and efficient implements. This evolution of tools is closely linked to the development of human intelligence and dexterity. They began to create more complex tools such as hand axes, cleavers, and scrapers. These tools were not only more effective but also more versatile, allowing early humans to perform a wider range of tasks. The hand axe, for example, could be used for chopping wood, butchering animals, and even as a weapon. These tools allowed them to butcher animals, process food, and work with wood. The ability to process food more efficiently meant that early humans could extract more nutrients from their diet, supporting brain growth and overall health. Working with wood enabled the construction of more durable shelters and tools. The development of tools had a profound impact on human evolution. It allowed our ancestors to access new food sources, protect themselves from predators, and adapt to different environments. This adaptability was crucial for survival, especially during periods of climatic change and migration. It allowed our ancestors to access new food sources, protect themselves from predators, and adapt to different environments. The ability to hunt larger animals provided a rich source of protein, while the creation of defensive tools and strategies enhanced their safety. Tool use also spurred the development of cognitive abilities, such as problem-solving, planning, and abstract thought. The challenges of creating and using tools required early humans to think ahead, understand cause and effect, and communicate ideas. This cognitive development was a key factor in the evolution of complex societies. As our ancestors became more proficient at using tools, their brains grew larger and more complex, further fueling our evolutionary journey. The interplay between tool use and brain development created a feedback loop, driving the advancement of both technology and human intelligence. This journey continues today as we build on the foundations laid by our early ancestors.